Welcome to Fire Virgo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Virgos. So today, Virgo, I didn't really get any intuitive messages before I sat down. Right now, I'm just getting overall with the Tower, Scorpion energy. I feel like there's a big bang. Okay, like we're all waiting for the big bang, just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I feel like there's another half to the situation that you're going through with your person. It's like we got the 1 plus, and then we just need the 1, and it'll equal 2. All right, if that makes sense. But I feel like basically there's an energy here, Virg, with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Could be dealing with a Scorpion, does not have to be. But I do feel like there's an energy where this is only the half of it, right? Like you guys are starting to realize that there's something else that needs to be done for this situation to kind of start to resolve itself, right? We'll see what that is. But I do feel like some of you guys will have to go through some sort of chaos. Unfortunately, with this person could have already happened. Let me know, Virg, because this situation, it just feels disruptive. It feels extremely disruptive. Feels like it's kind of throwing me off my center. I feel off balance, off kilter, all that. And I feel like it's something that you're getting really, really fatigued about because it came in slow. But when the bang comes, it's going to be a pretty like meaningful bang. Now, I also want to say Scorpio season could be important to you and your person in some way. So take that as it resonates. But I did pull 2 cards for your person, right? And the first card that we pulled was Love Yourself First for their energy toward you. Now, your person at this time may feel like they lost their sense of self-respect with what's happened, what's happening. Okay, take it wherever it is that you are falling. But I do feel like your person does have not pride, but a bit of dignity. So they could have been clawing after you. Perhaps this is you. So take the roles as it resonates here. But I do feel like, Virg, that this person is starting to feel like they need to show some more respect. And that could be more respect toward you and your feelings, more respect for the relationship or situationship that you guys are in. But whatever it is, it's like you two seem to be kind of on the same page about choosing yourselves. Okay, at this time. That may not be what you guys want ultimately, but it seems to be what's right for right now. Okay, because the second card we had for your person and the energy toward you is Unrequited Love. Now, before I get into this card, I will say it seems like your person does have sense, right? Because a lot of times I hop into these readings and I'm like, Virg, who are we dealing with? Who is this person? But this feels like it could be whatever person you've been dealing with for a minute, but we're tapping into another side of them as energy is fluid. But with this unrequited love, your person is very aware, like, listen, Virg, how me and you are going about the situation, it's not sustainable. The way me and you are hot and cold, or the way me and you find no resolve, or the way you and I don't really connect sometimes and don't see eye to eye, that does not make for a long-lasting relationship, and you know it, Virg. Okay, so I feel like your person is trying to get some sense, and I just got like, Virg, you might be a little bit pissed off about that. Although, you know, it's good, or it's truthful, not necessarily good, because that's subjective. But I do feel like there's an energy with you, Virg. It's like, who the hell does this person think they are? All that I went through. What about when I was trying to preach that shit? Now all of a sudden your person got their head screwed on tight. So I can also understand you kind of having a little qualm with how this person is at this time. But let's get your energy. What's going on with you, Virg? Okay, because you feel like, you know, you're about to walk into a tower. 9 of Pentacles just flew out into the reverse. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. We have 9-9 here. Thank you for that synchronicity. Someone's birthday could be September 9th. But I am getting energy with you where it's like, first of all, me and you were headed somewhere, right? Like maybe you guys weren't exactly in a full-blown committed relationship, but you indeed were headed somewhere. If you were to say that you were single, Virg, or if this person was to say that they were single and not together, that would be that would be a straight up lie. Because the way you guys were, it was like, no, we are together. I don't know if, you know, to the outsiders it looked that way, and then when you guys got together, it's like, you know, no, we're not, or we still have things to iron out here. I feel like there is a bit of logic in this situation that you guys are starting to tap more into, right? Because it felt like a very deep feelings connection. Whereas now it's like, let's think logically. Let's think about stability. Do we have the recipe for that? We know we have the passion. We know we had the emotions. But do we have the other things that make for a long-lasting relationship? And Virg, for you, you're like, well, if anxiety and frustration and fear is part of that recipe, then sure. But if we want to have a relationship where that's not the main points in this relationship, then no, we don't have the proper recipe. And I feel like, Virgo, that's a realization you're coming to now, where it's like you're starting to realize maybe I do need to pull back my energy. Maybe this person's right. Because you could have got the farewell talk from this person, and that pissed you off, the fact that they feel like they're in a position to even be speaking to you like that, Virgo. Right? Because I know us Virgos, especially if you have fire in your chart, pound sign fire Virgo, you tend to kind of get prideful, or you like to be the one to make the move first. We don't like to find somebody to make some move and knock us down some rungs first before we did it, right? And that's also very ego-centered. That's also very immature in some ways, which we can be reflective on. But I feel like, Virgo, you're realizing that there is some truth to whatever this tower is, right? And I feel like you're coming into understanding that more and more as the story unfolds with you and your person. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse? I also feel like a part of you, Virgo, feels like, you know what, we're too deep in to be talking about we're going to separate or to be having this farewell talk. We're a little bit too deep in for that. Let's figure this out. Part of you wants to still figure it out. But it's like the tower that's hitting is going to make it very clear, right? Because like I said, there's another half to the situation, Virgo, that you may not be taking into account just yet. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Yeah. And that is that you are going to miss them. You cannot change the past. There's things that have occurred that you wish didn't, right? You wish you could have acted better. Your person could have acted better, treated the situation better. And a part of you, I feel like, Virgo, is a bit regretful that you jumped in like you did to this person. You wish that you would have taken a bit slower. And we're not going to cry over spilt milk, right? We're just going to make sure that we make the future better. Part of you is hopeful that your future with your person can be better, though, because you guys did have an awesome connection. There was some real deep chemistry here with you and this person. Because at the bottom of the deck, when I was shuffling, for your person's energy, there's a strong magnetic attraction for the overall energy of the connection. And that is why you guys were able to go the distance that you did. It just made sense, right? So it's like you guys went based off the emotions more so than the logic and the longevity in the very beginning. And now it's kind of coming back to kind of bite you just a bit. But let's see how your person is feeling, because they have this energy to them where it's like, well, maybe we do need this separation for now. Or maybe we don't need to be together at this time. What's giving this person that feeling? What's giving this person that feeling? Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Yeah. They feel like it was rushed, Virgo. Right? They feel like the situation was rushed or too much too quickly. And part of you feels like, well, they were the one kind of who did it quickly, or who was rushing this connection in the beginning, right? But that was in the beginning when we didn't really know each other. We were just feeling vibes, right? Vibes and hormones. And that, again, we can't go based off that. We have to allow and see what time is going to do. Because time could really bring some traits out that you never saw before. So now that time did its thing, and the time brought the tower on, you guys are realizing like, wow, we really maybe don't have a certain foundation to us that I thought that we had. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, your person was thinking straight up long term with you. They still think about it, right? Because this is their first card. But it's like they feel like your expectations are different. You're a little bit different. And that's something that they worry about, because they rushed in. They know that they were the ones kind of who started this dynamic between you two. Give me more. Tell me more about this person's energy toward my Virgo. Yeah, the Chariot. Okay, the 17th could be a significant time. You could also be dealing with a Leo or Cancerian, or the summer months are very significant to this connection. But with the Chariot, it's like part of them, Virgo, which I'm surprised to see, is still sensing some level of victory with you. Just straight up. They feel like you guys are going through the tower. You guys are going through some periods of where you're really questioning, should we even do this? But to them, they feel like this connection could still have a sense like where it will be victorious. Why do they feel this way? Okay, I got something I just got because of the beginning. Like the beginning was amazing. Why is the Chariot here? Let's get a truth card. Why is the Chariot here, Spirit? Okay. Just trust me, these stools are high and it's going to make me reach real low. But that was the organic growth card, right? Which also has an earth element to it. So they feel like this situation grew very organically. They feel like it just went together. There was nothing coerced, nothing forced, nothing that was felt. it was easy. Like, that's why it was so easy. I just got, thank you, Spirit, to talk crazy in the beginning. And when I say talk crazy, like, speak in such lofty terms, like, we're going to be together, we're going to be married, we're going to do this, or I want you to be a part of this and that. But as time went on, you guys realized, like, okay, well, we do need some other traits before we just get all out of our head with it. And your person looks like they got a bit more logical first. So you're viewing them as somebody who's cold, when really they just feel like, and I have to cover this card up a bit, although it is a tasteful card, but YouTube is a damn fool. It talks about solitude and self-love, which also this love yourself first card is their energy, right? So they're still feeling like they have to kind of pull back a bit. They have to pull back their energy because there's just certain things that you guys don't have. And right now, or whatever this tower moment has clearly exposed whatever that was, right? It's like the little things take you guys out. And if you guys had a truly strong connection, the little things would be nothing, right? But give me more here because we got that. Let me double check. Yep, it's an organic growth. Yeah. So they felt like, again, you guys had this really organic connection, but it's hurtful though, Virg, because they have the King of Swords right now, where it's feeling like they're disconnected, but they feel like they have to do that to protect themselves right now. All right, give me more here. So, but they do still see victory. Okay, they do still see victory, although you guys are at odds. Okay, Five of Swords. One thing about this person, they have a hard time just leaving the situation. They have a very hard time just leaving you alone. That doesn't seem like it's a real option to them. Let's get a truth card on that. That's not a real option for them. They've tried, like your person has tried. I feel like it's your person too who is the one who initiated this ending or initiated the breakdown of this connection for some of you guys. Because you were like, I'm all in, or we're good. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is it difficult for this person to just move on? Ooh, we have the obsessive card. Okay, so there's definitely like, this doesn't have to be a negative thing, but I feel like part of them, and the devil is here, right? So that does talk about an obsession too. So I feel like your person, they do have this energy to them where it's like, I know it's the Virgo, or I know that connection that I felt with the Virgo initially, Two of Cups energy, that we both shared, that chemistry that we both shared, that was not fake, that was organic. Our connection just grew. So why did our connection grow like that, God? Why did our connection grow like that, Spirit, if it wasn't supposed to be? So that's something that your person can't shake. Okay, and I feel like they obsessively ask themselves that question. They're like really trying to seek that answer. Why the hell did me and Berg work so beautifully if we're just not meant for each other? They're not buying it. They're not buying that you're not meant for them in some capacity. But they do have the sense to say, perhaps we need to step back. So what are they wanting at this time? Let me pull another truth card. What are they wanting at this time here, Spirit? Oh, this is cute, Virg. You're like, ugh, they're not cute. All right, we have the dating card flew out, right? So they want to date. They still want to have this connection. And that's what I feel from this person. Because some people give you a farewell and say, you know what, Virg, let's back this one up. Let's, hit the rewind button. Let's reel it in. And they mean that because they're trying to get the hell on. But I don't feel that from this person. They don't feel like the type of person who's trying to really leave you. Like they're putting themselves first because they understand that that's the beginning of a strong connection, is to put yourself first, so that they can really sort themselves out and see what's going on with this connection. And then they could come to you. So at the bottom of the deck, we have relationship. They still think about a relationship with you, like an actual relationship with the title and everything that you feel like comes with a relationship, that still thinking about it, still wanting it. Okay. Let's get more. Let's get more on their energy toward my Virgo at this time here, Spirit. More on this person's energy toward my Virgo at this time. More on this person's energy toward my Virgo at this time. Ooh, okay. Wow, so the first card we have, forgive me. There's a lot of lovers asking for forgiveness. I think Libra, somebody could be connected to a Libra, but I feel like they're wanting some sort of forgiveness here, straight up, Virg, because they're the ones who kind of, in a certain way, and I know you don't even like this terminology I'm about to use, but gave you the boot, Virg, right? Like, first of all, us fucking Virgos don't get the goddamn boot. Let's be very clear on that. But you kind of did, just a little bit. All right, just a little bit. It's all right. We're going to take that on the chin. But they do want your forgiveness, or they do want you to at least understand why they did what they did, because they do take commitment and they do take a long-term kind of connection very seriously. And they will back up if they feel like, man, this situation right here, I don't know if it's going right. Okay, give me more here, Spirit. Bottom of the deck. Excuse me, Virgo. We have come back. Wow, I had to leave, okay? And we have come back. So they are the ones who initiated, again, this departure or this kind of dynamic where you guys started distancing, but they want you to come back. Okay, and that's been pretty consistent. So thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Now, I want to go into the extended. I want to get your person's, I want to overturn these cards, get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling but do not have the courage to say, as well as potential outcomes. So if you are interested in that, Virg, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute.